So just like I had taught you in the last video that there's a shortcut for counting the number of rectangles in a shape, there is also a shortcut to counting how many squares there are in a shape. So again, math team competitions, please don't waste your entire 60-minute time trying to count how many squares there are, in shapes like this and going one, two, three, four, and then another one here, another one here, another one. So that gets really time consuming, and very often you get the wrong count. So there is a shortcut how to count the number of squares in a shape. All right. So we will start with the basic where we have 4 times 6. All right, this is 4. We have 6 here. So all I do is I take the 4 and I take the 6, and I know that 4 times 6 is going to be 24. All right, so um, this is equal to 24. All right, and then all I do is I start decreasing each number by 1 and multiplying, and then I just take the sums. That what I mean by that is 1 less than 4 is 3, 1 less than 6 is 5, 3 times 5 gives me 15. Then I take 1 less than 3, which is 2, 1 less than 5, which is 4, 2 times 4 is going to give me 8. Then I take 1 less than 2, which is 1, times 1 less than 4, which is 3, and I get 3. Cannot go any lower than the 1. So then we stop over here, and all I do is I add all these up. All right. And so when I add my 24, 15, 8, and 3, I'm going to get my answer as 50. So there are 50 squares in this shape. There are 50 squares in this shape. All right. So I hope you can see that. All right. 50 squares in the 4 by 6 rectangle that we have over there. All right. So let's try this one now. So I'm going to write the basic. This is 3, this is 7. I will write 3 times 7, which gives me 3 times 7 is 21. And then I'm going to start reducing. I'm going to make this 2 and then 1, right? It's going like this. Times, this is going to go down 1, and this is going to go down 1. Okay, so we can go beyond the 1, so we stop here, and then I have my 2 times 6 is going to be 12, and 1 times 5 is going to be 5, and then I take the 3 times 7, the 2 times 6, the 1 times 5, and I take those numbers and then I just add all of them, and 5, 6, 7, 8, so I get 38 total squares are in this shape. There are 38 total squares in this shape. All right. So the next one, 3 times 9. Again, the same thing. Start with the 3 times 9. All right. And we are going to again keep decreasing the amount on each side. And so let's do this. This is 27. This is going to be 2 times 8, which is 16. Then 1 times 7, which is 7. And now I'm going to add all of this up. And when I add 27 and 16 and 7, 14 plus 6, so here we go, I get 50. So this shape also has 50 squares in there. There are 50 squares in that shape also. All right. And then let's do the 2 by 4. Okay. And in this one, number of squares, I'll start with 2 times 4, which gives me 8. And then I have 1 times 3, and that is going to give me 3. Can't go any further. So 8 plus 3 gives me 11. There are 11 squares in this shape. So very simple method. All I'm doing is I keep reducing by one as I go down, and then I take all those products and I add them all up, and that tells me how many squares are in that shape. So I hope that was helpful, and it would save you a lot of time counting how many squares they are in a shape. All right, have a nice day.